In this day and age, women are seen more as equals, but I think the struggle to maintain a balance between work and family still weighs on the shoulders of women primarily. I became a single mom early in my career and have had to juggle that quite a bit. And there's an expectation that you are able to do both of them exceedingly well. And sometimes you have to trade off between the two. And you have to come to terms with that and sometimes get over the mom guilt, but figure out how to balance that and not let it change the perception that people have of you at the same time. I think one of the most important things for any person in any career, especially women, is finding your passion, really deciding what it is that you love to do and digging in. I think a lot of people end up going down career paths because it's a job, because they feel like there's security, it's something easy to do. I think those are the people who burn out. You have to really decide what you love in life and make the sacrifice to have a career. You can have a job, which is 9 to 5, or you can have a career, and a career is part of your life. And if it's something you love, having it be part of your life is worth the sacrifice that goes into getting where you want in life. And I think that when you're ready to advance and you're looking for those promotions, it's important that you find mentors in life and in your career and look for guidance and ask for help. Raise your hand. Don't assume you know how to do it all on your own, because you'll make it harder than it needs to be that way. People can help you on those career paths and give you guidance as to, tips and tricks and careers, or different classes you can take, courses you can take, people you can meet with who can guide you on those paths more easily. This one is a hard one. I think that in our industry, it's always been fairly female dominated, in DMC specifically, not necessarily hotels, not some of the different aspects, different elements of our industry, but in DMC, it has been fairly female dominated. So in our specific industry, not a lot of changes. In the world, especially in tech, in finance, some of these big CEO roles and C-suite roles that are becoming female dominated is a big difference. Young girls are seeing the opportunity to actually get all the way to the top, and seeing people in roles all the way to the top. So there is the ability for women to dream bigger, I think, than there used to be. And there's obviously a focus on educating young girls in STEM and in math and in science that didn't used to be there, which is helping women to achieve higher levels and higher positions in some of these companies. Again, I see it most dominantly in tech right now. So my daughter is 11. She's in 6th grade. I think that times are actually more challenging for children than they were when I was her age. There's no disconnect. Everyone is on at all times. You don't get to go home. I mean, you can put your phone down, but then you know that there's 10 Snapchats waiting for you, or Instagram posts, or what have you. So time is speeding up. The level of knowledge that children have to know seems to be growing exponentially. So while there are advances for women in particular, I think that it's a bigger challenge for children now to stay ahead and to get ahead and to be ahead. They have more resources, but with most things in life, when you have growth, there's some downside too, and some challenges you have to overcome. So I do see that the playing field for women is leveling out, and there is more opportunity for women in the workforce. I think it's a really interesting time for our kids. I think they are expected to know what they want in life from a very early age, which is challenging. I think that at times we don't let them just be kids, and some of the magic of childhood is kind of going away, and I hope we can find a balance for that so that we don't have people entering the workforce already burnt out. So I think I got off track a little bit there, the question. Yeah. But I think that it's we don't even know where technology is going to take us in the future. 5 years from now, it's going to be so different. It's really hard to know what the career paths are going to look like 5 years from now. 10 years ago, you had checkers. You go to Target now, and there's only one cashier and all self-checkout. The world is going to continue to change very, very quickly and rapidly. And the opportunities are going to change along with it for our children.